It's Shaka Billionaire Mafioso, the done data code is Ninja Breathing Flames, aka SB Panther, aka Shaka Black, aka Shaka Fuego, aka Shaka Flame. You know what I'm talking about, man? And you know me, man. I love rap, man. I love the arts, man. I love everything about it, man. I love mostly everything about it, you know. And we got the new scene coming up, and I feel like this woman right here is a pioneer. And I ain't gonna say she a pioneer just yet, man. I ain't gonna put too much seasoning on it. But Leray be doing her thing, man. I like her energy. I like her vibe. You know, I like what she do, bro. She broke up with Trippie Redd and took off, man. So, man, let's see what they talking about on here, man. We got Leray in the building with Math Hoffa, you know, expert opinion, man. He's doing this thing, man. Transition from battle rap to doing this. It's awesome when you can do multiple things. So let's get to it. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, dislike, do what y'all do, man. Talk y'all shit, man. I'm here for it.
I'm hearing you've already learned lessons. I'm hearing there's sacrifices that Pops made that you won't make.
I'm hearing they haven't had that conversation yet.
No, that definitely.
Yeah, we haven't had that conversation.
Definitely. No, but remember what I said, you learn about.
One thing about the situation with Leray and Benzino, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know how Benzino did his thing or how he raised his household, bro, but she and him have a turbulent relationship. And I don't really like when the kids go into public and talk down on them, because he might have did what he did, but at the end of the day, you know, he made a way for you still, man. So we gotta always honor thy mother and honor thy father. Come on, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, we haven't had that conversation.
Definitely. No, but remember what I said. You learn about the exempt.
You haven't had that conversation. So at the end of the day, our journey, you can't determine our journey in our journey. Right. At the end of the day, it's not too late. We haven't had that.
No, absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying.
Father.
What I'm hearing is the sacrifices that stung you as a child that your father made. Time,
right.
Not being around, not talking.
He was trying to make a way.
So crazy. You're already correcting that. You just ran down a whole list.
Right.
And that list could be titled what my dad did that I'm not gonna do.
Right.
Here's my list of fixing those issues.
No, it wouldn't be tied that. It would be ignorant to say some stupid shit like that. It would, because it's not about him. It's about
damn, she a little
That's
aggressive.
My point.
You know what I mean? Why
but that's my point. That's my point.
When I figured out that I had issues with my pops,
shit, she don't respect her.
Somebody figured something about me that I could be around people and I could figure out everything about them, but nobody would know shit about me. Because I was guarded. But I was a charmer, so I was able to, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Be around people and it was comfortable.
Right.
Nobody would know nothing about me. Somehow it got worked out that all this stuff stemmed from the relationship that I didn't have with my pops.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I went to his crib and I cursed him the fuck out.
What?
Like, yo, why?
Right.
I don't know where you was
This seems to be a reoccurring problem.
I don't know what you did when you was a kid.
Right.
I don't know none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here trying to figure it out.
Right.
Running into you randomly, telling you about shootouts and shit that I had. Like, you my homeboy, but you not my homeboy. You my.
That shit crazy. That is a problem, man. One thing about the last generation, they did leave a bad mark. You know what I'm saying? It's too common that we don't have no relationship with the person who brought us in this world, bro. And that's detrimental in the long run. You don't even know how, in some ways, it affects you. So at the same time, I do feel where Corey coming from if Benzino was not there. You know what I'm saying? If he was feeling like he famous, he ain't got to take care of his kids, that's different than hustling and trying to make a way for your kids, though. You know what I'm saying?
My dad.
Right.
So I don't know this. Well, have you had that conversation? Have you stepped in?
Yeah, of course. I didn't try to buck up. As I got older, I done got, because, my father ain't never put his...
security now, so...
Nah, no, listen, my father...
Yeah,
one thing about my dad, he's never put his hands on any of us. Like,
right.
He, especially me, neither. He just had them words was like, wow, that tone, like, woo.
Yeah.
Stern.
And I remember I even said, like...
I ain't never seen them anime
one
tattoos.
time I had posted, like, damn on the gram, and he was like, why the f*** you post that? I was like, nigga, take that shit down. And at this point, I'm just like, resentful. I'm like, no.
Well, damn, if he see her Instagram now, he gonna have a heart attack. Because her Instagram a little wild.
Because I wasn't, I'm not, growing up, I was a little, like, resentful, like, hold on. And especially at that time, I put my foot down because I'm just like, this. Like,
I hope this ain't rich girl problems.
Came, he was like, yo, I was like, yo.
In case y'all didn't know, Benzino made the Source magazine, and it was pretty big in the hip hop community back in the day.
He said, yo, you're not gonna yo me. What do you? And you know, his tone, of course, he never put his hands on me, but the tone was so aggressive, and I knew, like, yo, I could never, ever disrespect him like that ever again.
Right.
And that's when I realized, like, all right, too, I was so young, I can't, if I'm gonna get answers out of my father, it can't be that way.
Right.
Real talk, like,
Yo.
I had to learn that growing up. You know, I can't get the answers that I want out of him talking to him the way I was talking to him. Yeah, I disrespected him a lot.
And them chains hard as hell, though. She getting that bad.
Shit, like saying some disrespectful shit that you just should not say
to your parents.
And I can admit that it was wrong, and I would never.
But they learned that from their mom, cause ain't no way a little girl know how to disrespect a grown man unless she listening to what her mama said about that man.
Ever do it again? And
do you feel wrong about the Eminem thing?
I don't know about the Eminem thing. I wasn't old enough to understand it. So I can't even tell you what the Eminem thing.
So more so like recently with Eminem, you gonna get an award and your dad speaking against it.
Oh, I thought Matt was up talking. I'm like, why is he looking at him?
Deserves that.
Say it again?
So Eminem recently got an award or something like that. Your dad opposed it. He went against it. And supposedly you stated that you were for it. Your dad didn't like that.
Dang, hold on. We got to see
I
that
don't know
next
if that
one.
was the case. I know that anything that has to do with Eminem, I don't have nothing to do with those times, so don't involve me in them. I'm my own person. You feel me?
Right.
Don't do that. Now,
how young is he?
If it was a situation, which I don't know, so I'm just saying, because I'm a ride for my father regardless.
Right, that's what I want to hear.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I'm glad she's saying that.
But right is right and wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, I wasn't there to understand, but what I do know now is all that rap beef shit, even just today, is just fucking noise to me. It's just so noise to me. I just think it's just so corny, and I don't pay no mind to it. I don't.
There's some real rap beefs, though. I don't know.
If my father feels how he feels, I wasn't there, so I can't sit here and say, yo, I can't give my opinion on how he feels. I just wasn't old enough to understand those times. If, I watched 8 Mile and I thought it was a great movie.
Like what?
I can tell you 8 Mile was crazy. That was one of a great movie. He was a great actor.
Right.
I could tell you some songs that I think are fucking great growing up because I'm very
musically inclined. You could tell she was around her brothers a lot when she talked.
But that's all I could tell you.
So
I'm not an Eminem fan. I don't listen to Eminem, but I do know sorry about my mom. So I said, I'm sorry, mama. I'm cleaning out my closet. You know what I mean? Like,
she must be
and
drunk.
I do know that at the end of the day, I wasn't there.
So if M reached out to do a record with you, would you do it with him?
No, hell no, unless I got my father's blessing. Like, I would sit down with my father, first of all, and bring it up to him. I wouldn't even ask him. I would be like, yo, listen, this is what happened.
Oh, okay, so they're not beefing no more.
Answer. I just need to tell you right away.
So regardless of what happened, I know she had way bigger beef, but, it sounded like her and her father made reconciliation, and she just got to understand what type of dude he is. He a street cat, you know what I'm saying? She probably just don't understand his way of thinking.
You feel me? Like, I'm coming, even if me and my father could never be speaking for fucking years. If that was to happen,
right,
I'll be like, all right, hold on, let me just tell you this. Let me bring it to your attention. And hopefully he'll be like, yo, you know what?
Do it.
Yeah, like I'm past the past. You know what I mean? Like, what I went through, I'm grateful for who I am. I'm grateful for what it made me. And I love you and I support you and I support anything that you want to do. And if this is gonna, if this is positive, this gonna better you in any way, then I'm for that. Right. I'll do it. That on those circumstances. But if he says, listen, you know what I'm saying? That's it. I can't say the other side. But if he, if that's because at the end of the day, like, again, I wasn't there. You know? I wasn't there.
Right.
And so when you first started coming out, I was so concerned that they say the sins of the father fall on it.
Yeah,
I was like so worried. I was hoping like,
dang, how much of a menace was Benzino?
Yeah, no, totally. From his reputation, from the people he feels, the people who feel he slighted them.
That's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this. interview, and because I want people to understand, of course, that I'm very woke, one, but also understand that I am my own person, and this is what's gonna make them understand.
Dang, what do you
like,
do?
I'm really, like, this is, I'm gonna.
We gotta go over the Benzino.
Like, this
piece.
is my truth,
Right.
and I'm not afraid to speak about it again, and like to speak about it or tell my truth, because I'm healing still, but I've grown,
Right.
and like I said, it can help someone.
She got real dark when she said, like I said, it can help someone. For real though, man. Hey, but that's good, bro. Leray and Benzino seems like they didn't have a little bit of understanding between each other, man. But I didn't like it at first how she was dogging her dad out on the internet. But man, it's Shaka being that mafioso, the done the coldest ninja with a nunchuck swinging behind his back, aka SB Panther, aka Shaka Black, aka Shaka Fuego, aka Shaka Flame, man. Y'all let me know what's going on in the comments, man. How y'all feel about the situation, man. Y'all like the rap, the hip hop reactions, man. Y'all let me know what it is and let me know if you hate it, man. I'm here for it all, man. We can get down dirty in the comments, man. I ain't tripping, man. I'm with it. Man, it's your boy signing out. Peace.